Hi guys. So I wanted to take a minute to talk about the ego. And identify ego. What role does the ego play in your life? Are you aware of your ego? For me, I realized that the ego is there to protect us. We invented the ego when we were most vulnerable as children. You know, the ego is what helps us speak up for ourselves. Our ego is there when we're most vulnerable, right? Because that's how we protect ourselves. Usually after a heartache or a breakup or a relationship that went bad, for me, the ego definitely stepped in, and then my savagery like kicked up. You know, it was like 100,000, just mean, just not caring how or what I said and how it hurt people, because my ego was protecting me. It was, it was me first. So I realized after a while that because my ego was on full-fledged 100,000 throttle, that I was pushing people away, in order to protect myself. And then I ended up feeling isolated and alone. So that's when I had to work on the ego to kind of check myself so that I would be able to be more receptive to love. But first, being able to identify it. Because my ego really kept me at a tunnel vision, and sometimes there was no vision. Like the ego was just straight body armor and my heart was protected, so I wasn't receptive to love. So that's something I'd like you to think about. Like, where do you think you're at with your ego? Do you feel like you have your ego in check? Do you feel like your ego is blocking your ability to receive love? Or do you feel like you really still need to hold on to the ego because you're afraid of being hurt? And that's one of the things that we're going to focus on in the 28-day love challenge. So again, can't wait to hear your comments and just having this really intellectual, deep conversation with you. Again, can't do it without you. If you're viewing the YouTube channel, definitely subscribe so you can get those videos. And if you want, you can share it with your friends, and it could be a great conversation starter. All right, can't wait to hear from you. Thanks. Bye.